Counting down to first pitch tonight here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Emilio Bonifacio will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric Harris, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Come on, Brew Crew!
Here it comes, 2-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Two-two. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, center fielder, John Jay.
John Jay will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Here it comes. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Jay will turn for second. Around second. He'll try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Millard Park. 3-0 is on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Two-two pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bends down, and he barehands it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Fouled back. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Eric Karros, we take a look at this Cardinal ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Aramis Ramirez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. The 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Here he comes, 3-1. On the ground, softly towards second. There to take it is Bonifacio. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played an inning. No score. Kevin Black will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Left fielder, Kevin Black.
First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The average coming in at 266. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
And now a pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Time to put those glasses back on, up.
2-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming, and there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and pulled through the hole. It'll work out here, a base hit. Throw into third, and the throw from Braun too late as he's in there at third.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count, 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Ryan Braun will get his first opportunity now, and as you see there, he's in need of something to go his way because he's been ice cold these past 8 ball games. First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
In now, Jose Constanza. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. He waits. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-2. Got him.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Juan Francisco will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Taking the turn is Braun, heading for the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
And I hope he's all right out there because he took a shot when he crashed into that wall. You're going to see it there. Bam! And this winds up going down as an RBI double.
Here's Chris Davis now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1-0 on the way. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Emilio Bonifacio is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Come on, Brewers!
1-1 on the way. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the full count offering. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
John Jay comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2 with one away. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Out to short for Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation. That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
First baseman number 25.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Well, that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. And the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now here it comes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Willie Peralta makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Willie Peralta.
And here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. No problem here, one away.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Oh, 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Lee is there, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 2.
Scooter Gennett will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1.
Yeah.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 3-2, here it is. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here, 2-1. Kevin Black will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Kevin Black.
Here's the first offering. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
The 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-1 offering. That's toward the gap in right center, and he may get himself extra bases here to start the inning. Around first, on his way to second now.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Yadier Molina will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Here comes the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Let's go! Here we go!
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and this is past Ramirez down the line, a fair ball. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Let's go, Brewers!
Into the box now, Shelby Miller, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1
Ball
strike.
1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 1-1. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
Yeah, that's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one's going to cost him. It almost looked like he got a cleat stuck on that delivery because this is nowhere close. That runner's going to come in and score from third.
Has a look, now the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Ball 1.
I'll tell you, it looks to me like he's getting pretty worked up out there.
Yeah, I think it's good to pitch with a chip on your shoulder, but sometimes one bad call, one bad pitch sends you right off the deep end.
He's working himself into a lather.
Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Brewers 1. Aramis Ramirez will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow.
Aramis Ramirez.
First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. And a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Miller readies the 2-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 coming. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Jose Constanza will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
And he struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 4-1. John Jay will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
The 1-0 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he does it again. His second double of the ball game now. And I'll tell you what, this one wasn't too far away from being a home run. But you'll see it stay in the ballpark as it's off the wall, and he stays hot with another extra base hit.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tyler Thornburg is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Comes set, now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Out of here! She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Man, goodness. This is just the 2nd pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you, he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
In now, Mark McGuire,
Mark McGuire.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Black.
Kevin Black will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Let's get him out.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
He's set, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
He waits, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Three runs already home here. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Shelby Miller will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch coming. And this is up and in, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Miller Park. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. Juan Francisco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Now here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
And you know, when you've got a guy out there that's mowing you down, you got to start taking some pitches. I mean, he's tough enough as it is, but he's even tougher when you're helping him out.
Here we go.
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here we go.
Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Chris Davis will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Brewers. Come on.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Grounded, foul. Now the 2-1. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I'm no pitching coach, but I can see that shoulder starting to fly open a little. That ball's really taken off on him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-1.
Here we go.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Full count offering on its way. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle. And that's in there for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here it comes now to Infante. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Lucroy will hit third and head for the plate. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 7-1. Brandon Kinsler will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. John Jay will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-1 on the way. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael Lee will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far.
Let's go, Brewers!
Now the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. You have to figure that sinker is going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
From the stretch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Let's run the 5-4-3 here.
Here's the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Here's the 2-2 offering. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Constanza is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. it's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Mike Fiers will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Fires. 64. Fires for the Brewers.
Mark McGuire will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Kevin Black, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball, as this one will get down the line. And he's able to hustle his way up to second, as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard hit double.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-0 pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
The 2-0. This one's over at the knees, 2-1. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers 1. Gene Segura will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top three guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And to me, this just looks like the classic case of a guy who's given it his all this afternoon, but he's just flat out of gas.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the sixth.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike one. Here comes the 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Scooter Gennett will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Peralta for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Ryan Braun will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
The next pitch comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Now the relay home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, this was going to get one home easily, and I thought they might get two out of this. You're going to see this ball bangs off the wall on the fly, and they'll wind up holding that second runner at third base. So it's an RBI double with a chance now to maybe bring home a couple more.
Standing in now, Jose Constanza, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And with two guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up one RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with two away.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Derek Lowry is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Derek Lowry.
Juan Francisco will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. First pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
From the belt, the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
A man on third with 2 down. Ready now on 1-1. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
And now this inning has just completely disintegrated on him. You can add another run right here on the wild pitch, and things are really going south for these guys in a hurry.
The 2-1. Ball 3. The 3-1.
Here we go.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Cards lead it 9-4. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Francisco Rodriguez is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Francisco Rodriguez. 57. Rodriguez for the Brewers.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Leading off for St. Louis. Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Adams.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set. Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1. On the ground for Ramirez. This could be two. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Now a ball lined towards center field. Base hit. The throw into second. And he'll make it in there with a two-out double.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
In now is John Jay as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his first two-base hit of the new season.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're on top, however, 9-4. Robert Rivera will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Robert Rivera.
Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Number 18, Chris Davis.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Davis waits on the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
One-two. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Cal Daly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Cal Daly.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Let's go!
The 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
The 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 9-4.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Michael Lee will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat, so you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Mark McGuire will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fork ball. 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
Kevin Black.
Kevin Black will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top, however, 9-4. Jason Mott is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jason Mott.
Gene Segura will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. 1 pitch, 1 away.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Scooter Gennett will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. First pitch coming.
Yeah.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
1-1 pitch on the way. Up high. 2-1 now.
2-1.
Here it comes. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Jay will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
The 2-0. Fouled straight back. Two 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1 coming. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 9-4. Yadier Molina will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First offering on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Out here.
Here's the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here comes the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Can he get it there in time? He can indeed. A great play there for the first out.
Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Boy, that's very well done.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Here it comes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're on top, however, 9-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot,
Ryan Braun will dig in. He doubled home run last time around.
leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 home. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Black is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. He gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Jose Constanza will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. A 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Juan Francisco waits on deck. Here he comes, 3-1. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Into the box now, Juan Francisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Black is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Chris Davis is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 9-4. So long from Milwaukee.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.